Hello, and welcome back for another episode of Tarot in the Shadows with me, Melinda NailFanatic. And my voice sounds kind of creepy right now because I didn't take honey today like I should have, and I don't care for peppermint tea. And my voice will heal back stronger than ever before, as it does over and over again, you see. We're going to get into the shadows tonight, and so this is your reminder to apply the message as it resonates with your soul. And if it doesn't, leave it where you found it and let it flow. So we are going to see what's going on in the shadow at this time for our Love, Peace, and Happiness tribe. I've just finished sending out all the notifications. It is 2 o'clock on the dot in the morning here in Las Vegas, Nevada, in the United States. We have a worldwide audience. We're so thankful and grateful for all of you. We have our beautiful moderator here with us tonight, Septina. So thankful and grateful for your services, my dear. And good morning to you as well. Although for me, I have a personal rule, and it is if I have not gone to sleep, it's not yet morning. So it's still good night to me. I wanted to start off this episode tonight by sharing some of the experiences I had on this magical day. They started yesterday, actually. They started at my desk. I was sitting at my desk at my new nail studio, and my grandsons, as we were winding down the evening, my grandsons came up to me and said, "Grandma, do you have clients tomorrow?" It was Princeton. He said, "Grandma, do you have clients tomorrow?" I said, "You know what? That remains to be seen yet." I had, at that moment, 0 appointments booked for today. He said, "Well, Grandma, how many clients do you have tomorrow?" I said, "Honey, we'll find out tomorrow." He said, "I don't know what you mean, Grandma. How many clients do you have tomorrow? You have clients like Mommy tomorrow, right?" And I said, "Well, I imagine I might have 2 clients, but we'll see what happens tomorrow." So tomorrow became today, or as Septina says, yesterday, right? Because she's already considering it morning. But I woke up, I did my show. By the time my show was over, I had 2 clients booked. And so the prophecy of yesterday and the openness of possibility yesterday came through for fruition with the same 2 clients that I spoke into existence for today. Although yesterday I had 0 clients booked. Both of them booked this morning. One of them booked at the beginning of the show. I was sending her text messages. The other one booked right after the show. And so that turned out to be beautiful. Now, I went to work. There was a time period in between in which I found a beautiful, my daughter wanted to go shopping. If you're on my Facebook, you saw pictures of my studio today. And if you're not, go follow me, Melinda Garcia, and you can see my postings on Facebook. Anyhow, what happened was my daughter and I had synchronistic break time in between clients. And so I said, "Well, what do you want to do? We have some time." We had a couple of hours available. And so she said, "Well, let's go to Ross, Mom." I said, "Okay, I'll drive." She said, "Yeah, I want to get some more flower pots because we have all of these beautiful plants in the front of our studio." She wanted to make it like a fairy tale garden at our new studio is kind of her theme, a glamorous fairy garden. And so we went to Ross, and she found 2 pots that matched the pots that she already had, which are not your normal pots. They've got these beautiful stems, and they're gold, so they match the color themes of the studio, gold and black, which is perfect. And so she picked those up, and we walked around, and I needed to get some makeup remover wipes. As you know, I wear my makeup daily, damn near daily. And while we're in line waiting to pay, I'm just lollygagging, looking around the baskets near the checkout. And I found this tray. I said, it's going to be a magical day today. And it was in the shape of a unicorn. I should have brought it to show you, but it's doing what I realized that it was purposed to do, which is hold my crystals that I wear. You see, I wear the same crystal jewelry daily. And so it's in my bathroom counter now, holding all my beautiful gems. And I thought, what a beautiful, powerful group of words to set my gems in every night as I lay my body to rest and my mind and spirit to rest. And so every morning now when I wake up, I'll see the beautiful magical unicorn. I thought that was beautiful. We left Ross with our goods and went to the barbecue place a few doors down. We had tried it before. We really enjoyed it. We got a meal there. We went to pick up some large dollar drinks from McDonald's and made it to the studio with just enough time to munch before both of our clients showed up within 15 minutes of one another. Everybody enjoyed our lunch very nicely. And so I finished my second client. It was a very profitable day. I'm so thankful and grateful that people value my art and choose to pay for the creations that come from my heart. And so it was a very prosperous day. Towards the end of the day, I did the normal work of gathering up all the garbage that had accumulated, and my grandsons and I walked it out to the garbage can. And then I said, okay, I'll see you guys at home. I'll probably see you in the morning. And so I left, and I had this calling on my heart, and it was to go to what I call the nest. So here in Las Vegas, there's one of the first gay bars I ever went to is called the Phoenix. And at the Phoenix, I've had a lot of magical experiences. I call it the nest because I am a phoenix. I've known that I'm a phoenix for a long time. As a matter of fact, you'll know it's my Facebook because the background photo has a phoenix. And the main image for my profile has me, my daughter, and my grandchildren, for those of you who are looking for it. Anyhow, so I went to the Phoenix, go to the nest, put some money in the machine. And at the Phoenix, they've banned all cigarette smoking with COVID, so everybody's got to go outside to smoke. Put some money in the machine, decide to play some Keno, win a little bit of money, cash it out, put another 20 in, and decide to go have a cigarette smoke. And I got about 2 puffs into my cigarette when I got the strong urging from spirit to go back inside to the bar. So I went inside to the bar and saw sitting at my chair at my machine that still had money in it, some people there. And I was like, oh, excuse me, may I please have my seat back? I have money in this machine. And they received me very well. And I apologize. And I said, oh, I'm not trying to be rude. I have money in the machine and I was still playing. I just went outside to smoke. So they were very kind, and they left, and I played and won again and cashed out, and then won again and left 28 and went back outside to smoke again. And I sat down to smoke and noticed that the 2 people who I had just asked to have my chair back from were sitting across the way. And the spirit said, go tell them how kind you thought they were for how well they received your request to give you back your seat. And so I went over and I said, well, I want to thank you both for so kindly letting me have my chair back and acting like adults and behaving as adults should. And they were very grateful for my gratitude towards them. They were grateful for what I said to them. That led to a beautiful, very powerful conversation. Both of these individuals were definitely beautiful souls, and they are at heightened states of awareness. And so, as you know, as I channeled out many beautiful, as they called it, gems of information that I shared with them. So that was very fun. And I went back in, cashed my machine out, and I was guided to stop by another gay bar that was, within 5 minutes of the Phoenix. It's called Flex here in Las Vegas. So I was guided to go by Flex. Nothing but a bunch of men in there, which is so fun when they're my gay boys, but none of these were my gay boys. So sat down at a machine, decided I would get me some late night dinner. And so I placed my order for dinner. Now, what I've got to insert a previous experience. It was probably about 3 nights ago. I had left the studio very late from doing clients, and I had gone to the Phoenix. And the lyrics from the song Stairway to Heaven said, there's a lady who knows that if the stores are all closed, with a word, she'll get what she came for. Now, that night when I went to the Phoenix, I sat down and said, I'd like some chicken fingers and a Malibu and Sprite, please. He said, oh, the kitchen's closed. Hold on. You said you want chicken fingers, though. I said, yeah. He goes, I have chicken fingers. I said, perfect. They're mine. I'll take them. They were hot. They were the delicious ones. And I really like the way they mix their ranch over there. Anyhow, so I played a little bit. Didn't cash out anything that night. And I had my Malibu and Sprite. I had my dinner, and I brought myself home. It was a good night because I got what I wanted, even though the kitchen was closed. Now, tonight when I went back, I sat at the same machine that I sat at a few nights ago. And a few nights ago when I was there, I played only the one machine. So tonight while I was there, I put $20 in the machine. I started playing. And I had already won a nice chunk of change. So I was not bothered even the least bit when I did not win off of that machine or off of that $20. I got my chicken fingers for my late night dinner. And tonight I drank a Dos Equis beer. And so I had finished eating, I had finished playing, and my spirit said, now play the machine next to you. So what was truly astonishing to me was I put $5 into this machine. And I was playing four card Keno. So it's 4 separate cards, and you pick out your numbers on each of these cards. What was completely astonishing to me was that this machine on all 4 cards had the same numbers exactly on the cards as I had been playing tonight and tonight only. Now, the thing of it is highly significant, is even if I had forgotten playing that machine a few nights ago when I was there, the numbers I was playing a few nights ago were adjusted tonight at the Phoenix. And it turned out to be very lucrative for me. So when I looked at the machine and I went to adjust my numbers, I noticed immediately, hold on, those are my numbers for the first card. They're already in here. What the hell's going on? So I click on the second card. My numbers that I had been playing on the second card are there. I click on the third card. And of course, my numbers on the third card are there. Now I click on the fourth card and I was like, okay, did I forget playing on this machine the other night and nobody's touched it? What's going on? No, that's not what happened. It was another manifestation, just like the crystal at the bar that had manifested out of thin air, because the fourth card was the major standout exclamation point on the fact that this, and the reason why is because the fourth card, I adjusted the numbers tonight. Tonight, the numbers were adjusted from what I have been playing in the past. And those numbers were played on the fourth card exactly as I had played them before. So what it all means is yet to be revealed. What I do know is the connection that was introduced this evening has high significance to it. Both of the individuals I spoke to were very receptive, as well as extremely grateful for the information that was channeled through on their behalf. And so I was told as I was driving home, now go home and have your dinner and then do tarot in the shadows. And when you start the segment, let them know about your experience today. So what I know is, as you are well aware, if you watched the episode from 2 days ago, and it says Real Life Triggers is the title of the download, you know that I've been in the energy of releasing these karmic energies that would like to pull me back in. And so what I know is the releasing the complete destruction of those connections by my free will. has definitely shifted my energy. My manifestations are coming more powerfully, more tangibly. They're coming in the form of connections with other human beings. They're coming in the form of rewarding and satisfying creative opportunities. As some of you use the word work, I don't. They were lucrative, creative opportunities for me to create my art and receive compensation, very generous compensation for doing so. And then rewarding connections with others who were receptive to who and what I am and what I say and what I know and how I be. So that's important for somebody needs to know that here. Now I want to ask you all, as I'm getting ready to now, I've shuffled 3 separate decks. If you've been listening, please go ahead and stop what you're doing. If it calls for exiting out of the video momentarily, please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up now. And if there's somebody important to share it with, please share this video now. And I want to thank you for that. And thank you for the growth on this channel. And I want to thank you for all your beautiful, loving thoughts and intentions towards me and this channel. And yourself, most importantly, because that's our connecting point. So we're going to get into the tarot in the shadows now. I'm excited to see what message will come out, as I know that I'm vibrating differently now. And I'm reading for tribe, for those who are in alignment with the energy, where I sit, where I be. And what is going on in the shadows, I love this. In the shadows is the 3 of Wands. What a beautiful energy to have in the shadows. Tonight, as I use the phrase the shadows, what I'm being shown is that the shadows are here today representing the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind. One more time for emphasis. Yes, please, and thank you. The subconscious mind. What they are showing me is that if you have not yet already aligned your subconscious mind with expecting positive outcomes, experiences, etc. in your life, you are on that path very powerfully at this time. So I hear wherever you're at on this path, now is a beautiful time that you should congratulate yourself for all of the work that you've done. You've made light of very challenging work. Okay. I've pulled out off the top the 7 cards that we will discuss to go deeper into this matter. The bottom of the deck is the 8 of Pentacles, and that's where I want to see it in this reading. Because the 8 of Pentacles screams to me all the time, karmic connections, where you're working on something that you can literally work on forever and it'll keep showing up the same way. Wow, I've never even, although I've heard that this card was representing karma forever. I've known that this card represents karma. But see, each time this person is producing, it's producing the exact same thing. Producing exact same thing repeatedly. Well, somebody is no longer here producing the same exact thing. Now, the subconscious mind is aligned with more positive outcomes, knowing that you've literally done what you needed to do in the physical experience. So let's clarify now, why is the 3 of Wands here as the shadow? What does it mean? The 7 of Swords coming out. Give me the other deck. Why is the 3 of Wands here coming out as what is going on in the shadow? Clarify the 3 of Wands in our shadow at this time. Thank you. I have 2 cards from this deck. One flipped in reverse and one is upright. One that is upright is the Hermit. The one that is in reverse is the Page of Wands. What I see happening here, 7, speaking to spiritual wholeness, okay? Speaking to the divine mind, okay? So you're in expectation of positive outcomes in your shadow because you're in alignment with the divine mind. I hear you're following your inner guidance system. You know that this journey is yours and yours alone. You're making it confidently, working with your spirit and you're not so much thinking about what to do. You're allowing your spirit to guide your actions. That's very powerful. So in your physical 3D experience here now, we have Seven of Wands. You're standing your ground. You have the preferred position. Yes. Interesting. Before I read this card, let me go back to this Three of Wands. In this deck, it gives some explanations, so I'm going to read them to you as we move along. This is travel over land and surveying your kingdom is what's going on in the subconscious, okay? Now, back to your 3D physical experience. The explanations on the bottom of the Seven of Wands, this is frustrations. You are able to overcome your frustration. You are on top of the situation. So even though there have been some frustrating situations in the physical 3D, you are able to overcome them and you are on top of them at this time. From the Universal Tarot cards, we have the Page of Swords, the thinking person, somebody who's thinking and investigating. Okay, let's see what else clarifying this. We have from the Holographic Tarot, what is this? The Wheel of Fortune. Look at that. I feel like you're standing your ground in your plan to clear the old karma. The Wheel of Fortune talks about closing old karmic cycles. It talks about changing things in your favor. So I feel like what you're persistent in is being very attuned, that you are very powerfully focused on knowing that you've changed your karmic energies, you changed your patterns in your life. Your life experiences are changing, and you know now that the energies are benefiting you. They are working in your favor. So let's see what's going on in the desires for tribe. The Nine of Wands. There's an overwhelmment here. Undecided, need to take a step out of the situation, then you will see more clearly. So I feel like what you want is you want some assistance. This card's interesting. Okay, I love this. Okay, thank you. That reminded me of a download I got earlier today, which is a new definition of this card. I just received this today. So this person here, they've been battered, they've been bruised. They're using one of their sticks, which is one of their skills, one of their talents, one of their abilities. They have 8 more skills, talents, and abilities, but they're not looking at them. They're not using them right now. So I feel what you're desiring at this time is for some to hone and master one of your skills that you find more value in. And for some, I see that what you're really wanting to do at this time is find a way to utilize all these untapped skills that you have in the background of you to benefit you while only taking one action. That is pretty profound there. So let's see, clarifying the Nine of Wands and the desire of tribe at this time. Please clarify what tribe is desiring. Okay. We have the Knight of Wands coming out for tribe in the desire. And this Knight of Wands is saying, you want to take inspired action. You want to take inspired action. Okay, let's see, clarifying from the Holographic Tarot. What does tribe want? Yes, to end the old way. You want the death of a situation or a circumstance. You want to be done with feeling overwhelmed. You want to take inspired action to take you out of feeling overwhelmed. You want to take inspired action to help you get out of situations that are dead and gone. There's a release of old circumstances and situations, relationships for many of you, that you want to get out of that. You want it to be over. You don't want to bear the feelings and the overwhelming feelings of separation here, because lessons in love hurt. For some of you, you should totally listen to the song. It's called Lessons by Sinead Harnett. And it could speak to your spirit at this time for many of you. Okay. But yes, you want help to come, and you want that help to come in through inspiration. You want that divine mind to inspire your actions, to help you move away from the endings that have occurred, so that you can find a new energy, so that you can exist in a new vibration. Now, what are you doing at this time? What you're doing, I love this. It says the Knight of Cups. Okay, the writings on the card say young man to 25 years, needing more confidence. So what you're doing is you're building your confidence. For some of you, I'm hearing, but the Knight of Cups speaks to me and has been through divine downloaded definition. What you're doing is, again, it's reiterating, you're following the messages that you are receiving. Water is the receptive energy. Messages coming in with the night. You are receiving the messages. Water, spirit energy. Spirit is guiding you, and that's what you're doing. Just like I said, I was guided to go to the Phoenix. I was guided to go outside. I was guided to go inside. I was guided to have these conversations. I was guided to go to Flex. I was guided. That's what you are doing. Now, what spirit is guiding you is pull back your energies from these situations that you want to end. Spirit is now showing you, okay, now is the time to pull back. I hear that some of you have gotten news that made it very easy to pull back, in the sense that it's like they just handed you an opportunity to pull back. Because why? They did something very foolish and you found out about it. Whatever they've done was so foolish that you can no longer be by this person's side, be in the company of this work environment, be in the company of this group or this setting. Something was revealed here that was a completely foolish thing that is going on. In other words, it lacked respect, it lacked intelligence, it lacked wisdom, and it definitely lacked that divine knowledge, that divine connection. It was not in service to self, humanity, and spirit. Okay. Now, for somebody else, I see that what spirit is guiding you is that you must have trust. You must have undeniable, unapologetic, I hear an unrelenting trust that as spirit has guided you to pull your energy back, you are aligning with pure positive potential, opportunities, and experiences that you truly will be fulfilled in. So, what are you talking about at this time? What are you talking about, tribe? Let's see what we have coming out. The Four of Wands. The wording on the card says sickness, bed illness, needing to take time out, rest and relaxation is needed here. For some of you, you're talking about a person who is ill. For some of you, you're talking about a person who's transitioned into spirit. But I feel all of you are talking about, I am in a healing phase. I am healed, or I need to be healed. Any level or degree of that healing energy. Somebody's been saying, I just need a fucking break. Somebody's saying, I'm exhausted. I need a time out. I need a chance to rest and recuperate. Somebody said, I need a spa day. Okay, you've said that. Now, let's clarify this Four of Swords for tribe, please, and thank you. What is tribe talking about? The Five of Pentacles. Tribe is saying, I've been alone in this my whole life. I heard I've been alone in this my whole life. I just need a break. So for some of you, what energy you're sitting in, I hear of being that pure positive energy, being that loving being the caretaker, being there for everyone, has left you feeling out in the cold. And it's like you're always the only one that's doing it. This is like a woman has 5 kids. She's ill, and only one of the children is ever there to assist her. The others are busy living their own life as though if their mother wasn't ill. And somebody says, I just need a fucking break. Okay. Now, the other thing that I'm hearing is you're talking about how you've recovered from your abandonment and codependency issues. Tribe, you're talking about how you have healed and you've finally gotten a break from this toxic energy. Okay. Somebody is here talking about how they're finally at peace and at ease because they left two specific individuals alone. Clarify this Four of Swords, please, for tribe. And what do we have? The Four of Pentacles coming out again. So you're talking about how relief comes in as you're sitting in your own energy. Somebody here is talking about, yeah, I see tribe talking about sitting in my own energy is so fulfilling. I no longer feel alone when I'm with me, and feeling alone is the most healing space that I know of at this time, actually. So there's kind of a contradiction in the feeling alone statement, but if it's meant for you, it makes perfect sense. Okay, what is tribe feeling at this time? You're feeling like you're ready for action. I hear you're ready for action with the Eight of Wands. This is speedy news or situation coming. Arrows of love. So how is tribe feeling? They're feeling like you're ready for action. You're ready for love. You're ready, baby. You are ready for the new to come through. Yes, I feel like you're talking about a lot of plans that you have, a lot of work that you have to do, a lot of work that you've done. I feel like you know that this is it. Yeah, I see that you know that this is increasing and bringing new opportunities to you. So you're feeling the energy of these new opportunities to you. I also hear you're feeling much appreciation for this fresh lease in life that you've chosen for yourself. Let's clarify further. This Eight of Wands and tribe's feelings. The Four of Cups. Tribe is saying, I don't need another lesson. I don't need another lesson because all they do is make it hurt. Lessons in love hurt. You're saying, let's take time and figure this out. Are we going to do this? Are we going to make it work? Again, lyrics from Sinead Harnet's Lesson song. Please go listen to it. So I feel like what tribe is feeling is like, I'm aware that there's a golden opportunity here for me. And you know what? What I'm not going to do is accept an opportunity that I can sense. I feel like you know where your happiness is. You're actually very content. You're happy on your own right now. And so I feel like tribe feels like the opportunities presenting themselves from a particular energy at this time, they don't have no place in your life. So you're saying no, very clearly and specifically saying no. Let's see, what does tribe know already at this time? You know the 10 of Cups, baby. Love it. This is happiness, good things, party or celebration. You know that you have so much to be grateful for. You know that you have much joy and happiness in your life. So for some of you, a friendship is not working out. You've let it go. For others of you, a romantic ship is not working out. You've let it go. For others of you, a family ship is not working out. You've let it go. And for someone yet still, it's a work ship that is not working out. You're letting it go. And what all of you hold in common is that you all know that there's something so much more celebratory, so much more happy, so much more fulfilling for you to just bring it on in. And so you're bringing it in, and you're feeling it now. You're feeling it in the now. What you know is you're already having more fulfilling experiences now. And what you're remembering is what Abraham says, the better it gets, the better it gets. And it's getting better now. Yes, the King of Swords, what you know is making this powerful energy your point of focus. There's solutions in this. There's clarity in this. There's discernment and wisdom in this. And this is the highest vibration. And this is you not only holding that vibration, but generating that vibration and emitting that frequency to the universe that's going to signal back to you on that same frequency. What do you know is the Page of Pentacles coming out here again, but from a different deck now. It was in the place that you were talking about a minute ago. Now it's here in what you know. So you have strong clarity that what you've been speaking into existence is real. About what you know is that just as real as you exist on this planet, so does the happy connection for you. For those of you who have released yourself from romantic connection or connections as of late, you are well aware as just as you exist, so does your perfect mate. And so you will hold your faith. You will continue to speak it into existence, and you know that this energy is making its way to you, that you're connecting with it. You may not know exactly where that is on the time stream, but another thing you might hear is the timing is irrelevant, because once the energy of it is complete, the manifestation in the physical 3D must be, it must be, it must be. Now, before I give what Spirit really wants you to know that you don't know already, I'm going to ask you again, thank you even for giving this video a thumbs up. I want to send love to all my silent stalkers and watchers, to all my exes that live in Texas, and all my exes that live in Georgia, and all my exes that live in Nevada, and all my exes that live in Colorado who are silently stalking and watching, to all my lovers who are too shy to speak, to all my haters who are my greatest imitators. Thank you for tuning into the show. I'm so thankful and grateful to be of service. What Spirit wants you to know that you don't already know is the Seven of Pentacles. The reason things are getting better is because you're tending to your own garden. And I hear by July, huge, significant happening for you. July, the month of July will be very significant. Okay. Work frustrations, hard work needing to be done either at work or a situation in life. So with that, there's still more work ahead. You think you're done, you're not all the way done. Yes, you are having these powerful experiences that are so confirming for you, but it's not all the way done. There's still more to do. Oh, look at that. One of our silent ones spoke up. How beautiful. She thanked me. So thankful and grateful that she spoke up. Look at that. It's not so hard. All right. Why is the Seven of Pentacles here? Please clarify the Seven of Pentacles for spirit, for tribe. As you're tending to your own garden, as you're doing the work, what you're finding is your wishes are being fulfilled. Wishes are granted. Wish fulfillment is here. Spirit wants you to know that the work that you've chosen to do, you've chosen some very difficult assignments, some of you. And those assignments, again, those are either relationships, family ships, friendships, or workships. Okay. And in all of these, it's all about the self-work. I don't care what kind of shit we talking about for you. It's all, and it always will be about the self-work. What else is a clarifier for what Spirit wants you to know? We hear you. Your messages have been received. Your prayers have been received. You have wish fulfillment here for you. And I hear it's unfolding. Wish fulfillment is unfolding in your 3D experience. And so Spirit wants you to know that they hear your wishes. They hear your prayers. At the bottom of the holographic tarot, we have the Magician right now. The Magician is the master manifester. This is the one that takes their power and uses their power. This is the one that's very aware of their power. This is the one that knows how to utilize the assets of physical and financial resources, of mental resources, of emotional resources, and the resources of the energy, and how you use it, and what you choose to do, and how you live and do and be. Now, the uh, Lovers is at the bottom of the deck here, and saying another thing is that this for somebody, ooh, because the other bottom of the deck, remember the main deck that we pulled cards from was the Eight of Pentacles, right? What I see here is recently somebody has made a very important decision to let go of a very manipulative lover. Now, you were only able to do this because what else you had been doing is unifying your divine masculine and energy, divine feminine energies within yourself. So some of you are finding yourself more and more androgynous. Some of you could be even finding yourself attracted to the same gender, and maybe you never were before. Some of you just find yourself completely unentertained with other energies sexually or romantically, and you're just completely self-absorbed because you are the one that you want, and now you know it. And honey, if you could clone yourself, you would marry yourself and you'd be the two happiest yous you've ever seen. It would be the best connection ever. So since you have not yet, they have not yet disclosed the cloning technology to the general public. I hear that won't be long. I heard within 10 years, general public will be able to clone themselves. I'm glad I'll be here in 10 years to see if that's true. I wonder if I'll remember, or if this will come up at some point to remind me that we channeled this way back in May of 2021. Either way, huge change has happened in you because of the conjoining of the divine feminine and divine masculine energies in yourself, as well as the head over heart decisions to let go of karmic connections with manipulative and deceptive trickster energies that you were previously feeling bound to. I feel like at some point you thought that these were your divine counterpart. At some point you thought that these were your soulmate. At some point you thought that these were your gift from God. They could very well be all those. It doesn't mean that you're wrong. I feel like if you had to let somebody go who actually does fit any of those titles, which they are just titles, and thus for therefore and thus they are still man-made. However, or at least are identifying of them. If the other did not choose the path of higher vibration as you have chosen the path of higher vibration, well, then they will not have come into the fulfillment of the grandness of this opportunity that was presented in the past. And so, once again, feel that and see that tribe has clearly released himself with these energies. So, what is going to be the title of this reading here today? Okay, help arriving. The help is arriving. That's what I'm getting. The help is arriving. Your pleas for assistance are being answered. So, whatever it is that would make it more feasible, more easy, more flowing, more consistent, more allowing, more embracing for this, what is on your life path, that's what's showing up. Okay? So, this is what I have for this episode of Tarot in the Shadows. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. I want to thank you for giving this video a thumbs up, sharing it with somebody, subscribing, getting the notifications, and coming back for more. And now I'm thoroughly exhausted. So, I'm done. Until next time, sending you so much love. Oh, I need to check my phone. I heard. Let me see if somebody sent a donation for a personal reading. Let me just make sure. I don't want to skip anybody. I want to make sure that I address anyone who sent their donations. Okay, yes, we are complete. So, like I said, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. So, kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, baby.